Ladies and gentlemen, from the one and only Rebar, we have JP motherfucking Fingers, the
Ladies
69th
and
wonder
gentlemen,
of the world.
what's going on? It's your boy, fucking JP Fingers, the one only Rebar show. You're sitting at it, you're looking at it, you're sitting at it, you're looking at it. All right, let's get this episode going on right now. We got a big shout out, United fucking Cigars.
Oh,
They hate
yeah.
it when I say the F word, but I'm gonna say it. United Cigars, live United, smoke United. We got the big dogs over at the bar over there. We got Sir Louis Cigars. Hit them up, boutique as fuck. What else we got? We got Human Smart, the 69 boys over there on the door. The big 69 style, 69 boys, promo code Rebar. What else we got? We got Bearded Buffalo. Look at this baby beard growing back in. I mean, the big dog guest, we ain't announcing yet. He's got that fucking beard. He's doing it. He's doing it big. He's using promo code Rebar. What else we got? All right, let's get it. We got luxurycigarclub.com. Cigars, doorstep, monthly. Get it. 3 words. Promo code Rebar. All right. I'm feeling pumped. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Rebar show. We got a guest coming on. You can already see him. I know you can see it, but we got a guest coming on. Let me get hyped right now. We got a little. This is fucking hype music right now. This is hype music. I'm fucking breathing heavy. I'm ready. I'm fucking stretching. All right. This is how I usually start every show. Let's get it right now.
There you go.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of Queens, New York, especially out of Richmond Hill, we got the one and only Puro fucking Haven, aka King Sean.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Sorry. We're good this time. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Rebar show, and we are joined by King Sean, aka Puro Haven, aka my fucking good dude, King Sean. This guy's one of my fucking good bros. One of my best bros, King fucking Sean. Hey, what's a good word, bro? What's a good word?
You know, same old, man. Long, hard day of work. Now we're practicing for the Rebar.
Fucking, we're not practicing. We're actually doing it. This is actually real right now.
Hey, wish I was there, man.
Hey, we're always practicing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by King Sean right now. This is another episode of the one only Rebar, and we got a little disclaimer I want to say. Anything I say, anything Sean says, mostly probably what I say is going to offend you. It might not offend you, but it's probably going to offend you. It is not affiliated in any way with our sponsors that we have for the show. All of them. I look like a fucking NASCAR, but it's not affiliated with anything I say with my sponsors of the show. Hey, suck a dick, get over it. I don't care if you're offended. It's not affiliated with these guys. All right, done. Are you ready to offend some people? Maybe, maybe
That's
not.
a great disclaimer. Suck a dick. Get over it.
Make like a horse's dick. Hit the road. Get out of there. I've already offended people just with my disclaimer. They're like, I'm offended. Ah, fuck, you had a disclaimer, though. I got nothing. What do you say after that?
Suck a pussy? I don't know. Suck a pussy? Maybe.
In my opinion, if I tell you to suck a dick and you get offended, I have a hard time thinking. You could be straight by all means, and I tell you to suck a dick, you're gonna be like, my wife is not going to get oral tonight. That's what I think this guy's
getting angry.
I mean, I'm white as fuck, and I'm going to do a white imitation. Honey, this guy came on my podcast tonight, and he said to me, suck a dick if you don't like it. You're not getting oral tonight, and I'm probably going to vacuum the couch tomorrow. That's my white impression. For anybody
that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad.
For anybody just listening, I'm white as fuck, so don't get offended by it. I mean,
he is. Ladies and gentlemen, he is also white as fuck.
You can't tell. We have my favorite caramel fucking co-host here. We got King Sean. I said
That's
caramel.
me.
Caramel. I've actually, to your face, I've actually described you as Habano.
Yes. What'd you say?
I was like fucking skin tone Habano, and you're like, you're
Kind of.
like, yeah, I actually am.
Yeah.
I
There's
think
no denying
you
it.
legit had a fucking cigar up to your face, and I was like, fucking skin tone Habano, and I was just like, I'm looking at him like, holy, I think I showed it to my wife, and I'm like, tell me this guy doesn't look like a cigar.
Exactly the same.
This guy's built like a fucking torpedo. I mean, I'm like, like, and yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are
A
here with
robust one.
a fucking sexy cigar.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, you're built for longevity and you're built for power. That's it.
That's it.
The end of it. That's the end of it. All right,
That's it.
we gotta do one thing. If you're smoking, what are you smoking? If you're drinking, what are you drinking?
I'm not gonna be smoking as of yet because I'm indoors. It's a little chilly outside, but maybe later. And I'm gonna have a Cohiba tonight. Screw it. And drinking Smirnoff Seltzer.
Yo, from a seltzer brother to a seltzer brother. Cheers, brother.
Cheers. Uh, yeah. And it doesn't stop there because I got rum.
Oh, this guy's got a little Ron going. All right. Right now, I am lighting my cigar, but I am drinking White Claw, the mango one. The mango one. I think I've ran through the varieties about twice tonight. Mango, cherry, lime, black cherry, all the good
Just you're just gonna finish the whole variety pack. Hey, why
I'm,
not? I'm gonna do the same.
I'm fucking hoping so tonight. I'm fucking hoping so tonight. And I am actually literally lighting right now. I'm toasting the foot of, I've toasted the foot a little bit too much, but I am actually toasting the foot of a Bandolero United Cigars.
Hey,
I'm a dude that lives United, smokes United.
all day.
I think the main reason why I stopped posting cigar foot pics, I'm a dude
Because
that
they suck.
I over toast them. Number one. Number two, I don't mean to. Like, I mean, I'll let it up now in another minute. You can't even tell I over toasted it. But I mean, I'm a rebel, I guess, when it comes to lighting. What do you, Sean? I think I prefer myself to be a soft flame torch guy, and then I'll hit the torch up through here and there after it's going. But I truly think I'm a fucking soft flame guy. What, in your opinion, what do you think you are? What's your best luck with when torching the foot of a cigar and then lighting it? What is it?
I'm a torch.
Everybody has fucked up a cigar when they're fucking trying to light the foot of it. Everybody has.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh, I'm a torch guy definitely, but it's got to be like one of those single flame torches. Double and triple is just too much.
Yo, single, you're like a fucking sniper on the rooftops.
Yeah.
Taking away, you're like,
Yeah, man. It's the only way to go. I don't understand. Like, what do I need a triple flame torch for, or a double flame torch? I don't know. Beats the hell out of me.
I mean, I got to be honest with you. A double
If
or
you want to see me fuck up a cigar, give me a multiple flame torch, and I will fuck it up.
I can't shit talk the double and triple torch lighters, dude. I mean, I've been there multiple times each year, bombed on the golf course, and I got a cigarette or I got a cigar going. Yo, you got a single. It's like, you know how when you're drunk you see multiples.
I think no, I've never been that drunk, but that's what they say. You know what?
I don't know if I've ever.
We can try to get that drunk tonight, but
We're gonna do it. But in my defense, I've never been. I don't know if I've been that drunk, but I'm always rocking to the right. I'm always leaning to the right. I'm a left-handed guy. I'm always rocking to the right. So when I'm lighting my cigar, I'm already over here, but I got the extra couple flames sitting there, whether it's a cigarette or a fucking cigar. So that's why I think I'm a big fan of the cigar. I mean, a little humble brag here, but this is a United Cigar Bandolero, and I mean, I obviously
phenomenal, isn't it?
what's that,
Phenomenal, isn't it?
dude? I fucking mulched the pre-toast on this, the little burn. It's fucking, this motherfucker's even already. Shout out Big Dogs United Cigars. Bam, 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 bam.
You can never go wrong.
Just saying, they may be a sponsor of the show. United Cigars. Hit them up at all your fine establishments. Whether they're fine or they're not fine, hit them up, United Cigars. Hey,
I'm
drop
not
home.
even connected. I'm not even connected, and I always recommend it. You want a good cigar? Go United.
All right, Sean. Let me. I think did we do this in a test run a week ago? We myself and Sean, we've been planning some sidetrack things with bigger things. I guess we could say because we
Yeah.
Sean's got a lot of high up connections. I got a lot of high up connections. Sean's are probably a lot higher up than mine. Uh, Sean's connection, like I think I'm like my connection is Sean. Sean's like my connections are this. But we've I want to say we've at least rehearsed probably 2 to 3 episodes, right?
Nothing scripted.
No,
Even
you know
now.
what? No,
Even
not
now,
nothing like
nothing
that.
scripted.
So on air, I'm gonna, you know, my fucking hands against your chest right now. Uh, would you suck a dick for $5 million, or no? Would you do a gay porn scene for $5 million, or would you be in gay porn for the rest of the year, whether you're giving or taking it for $1 million? You got 5 mil, 5 mil. You're
5 million to suck a dick.
5 mil. You're sucking the dick, or you get $1 million just for a gay porn scene.
Just
Whether
for
you're
one scene?
giving it or taking it, 1 mil. You get suck a dick. That's 5 mil cash. You know, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. This is in Florida, so it's a fucking state free tax.
I'm sucking a dick, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Fuck that. 5 million?
Hey, yo, did your dog just look at you like what?
Yeah, he's looking at me like, yo, what did you just say?
Yeah, yo, you look
Yo,
back at
listen
him
to
like
this. Listen to this.
yo,
Most
you want to
guys
fucking
out
sleep in
there,
treats?
most guys out there are gonna say, no, I would never. I would just be broke. No, get the fuck out of here. We're
Yo, you
talking
know what
about
it is?
$5 million.
Yo, in
You
front of
are
their
gonna suck
boys.
that dick.
No, yo,
You're gonna.
it's in
We
front of
all
their
have a
boys,
price. We all have a price. Mine happens to be 5 million.
dude. I mean, 5 million ain't a price. That's a lifestyle. Like
Bro,
a price to half these
bro,
fucking dudes that are gonna say that that's fucked up. They're gonna be their price is like $300,000, and it's like,
you could call me a faggot. You could call me all the derogatory shit you could think of. I'll be rich, bitch. That's it. I
for
know
five
you only got to
million
suck.
dollars,
You only got to suck one dick. You know how many people I know out there that are not even rich and they suck mad dicks?
dude.
They're not even getting any
No.
money.
So here's the thing, right? You got all your friends that are like, oh, this guy's a faggot. This guy's a faggot. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just paid to come on you. Now who's gay?
I don't know.
Now who's gay?
Who cares?
You know what? That's
Who cares? I got $5 million.
dude.
You call
I
me.
mean, that's
I'm not even
so
gonna argue. I'm gonna pay you to shut the fuck up and leave.
so here's gonna be the thing, right? Obviously, you know, majority of people that do it, they're gonna be called gay, you know, whatever. They're gonna be not looked down upon, but they're gonna be shit talked. They're gonna be chirped, right? So I'm gonna do that. Obviously, I mean not obviously, but yeah, bro, I'm gonna fucking put my lips on the fucking cock, right? But then I'm gonna do it, and all the people that shit talk me, I'm gonna jerk off in their mailboxes, and then I'm gonna pay somebody to jerk off in their mailboxes. Because what's worth? All you did was suck a dick. You didn't touch no semen, but then somebody's grabbing that mail, they're fucking reaching out and just semen. Like, oh, what the fuck? Somebody slimed. And it's like, bro, it's semen.
This
That's
is
semen.
jizz on my mail.
Settle down, jizz toucher, right? What would you rather be called? The jizz toucher, jizz bang, or
I don't
cocksucker?
know. Cocksucker's pretty bad. I mean, you'll never get rid of that title, but $5 million.
Hey, I've been called the cocksucker for a lot less money.
Put it like this: I can go away and never come back with all that money.
Yo, it's hard to
You
suck
call
cock.
me a cocksucker all you want.
Hey, it's hard to suck cock when you got whatever the fuck you want in your mouth. Right? Yo, that could be tit. It could be clit. You know, whatever the fuck you want. Yo, you're talking about like, I got $5 million. You're like, I spent $1 million last year on just fucking whatever I wanted to put them. You could be a sucker. You could be a sucker.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ask this question to somebody and they say, no, 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 I won't do that, they're full of shit. They're sucking that cock.
Yo, you ask them, where's your $5 million? You already got $5 million. Oh, you're comfortable right now?
Yeah. You couldn't use 5 million, dude.
right? And
We can all use 5 million.
that's where I'm at
Let's
with
be
it.
honest. Most of us will never make $5 million in our lifetime,
No.
ever. And here's your chance to get it just by sucking a cock.
All right. Yo, King Sean, Mr. Puro.
This wasn't the first time I've been asked this question, by the way.
I've probably asked you it 3 times just myself. How many more times after that?
You're not the only person.
Hey,
Everybody wants to know, like, what's your price for you to be gay? Well, 5 million.
yo, it's not gay if you're paid to do
5
it.
million.
Yo, it's not gay if you're paid to do it. You could act in one film. You're not an actor. You're not a movie star. You were a fucking side piece. You did one thing.
You know, it's gay-esque. Gay.
What makes you a porn star though?
I don't know.
Right?
If you perform well on video, who knows? I
So
don't know.
let's make this to the fucking homo straight part of it. What makes you a porn star?
What makes me a porn star?
Yeah. What would make you a porn star?
I don't even know how to answer this question.
How did that stump you more than sucking dick?
Because there was
How
money
did
involved.
that stump you more than sucking dick? You're like 5 mil.
There was money involved. There was money involved. So would I be a porn star? Hell yeah. Everybody would like the chance to be a porn star, man. Everybody.
Oh, dude, 100%. I'd be a fucking porn star wanging my dick everywhere. All right.
Helicoptering all over your TVs.
Yeah, right. You will find me on fucking everything. Good luck even going up Google. You'll see me there fucking swinging my big ass dick around. I'd enhance it to make it big. All right.
You know, because of this question, there's probably going to be some backlash out there. He couldn't answer the porn star question, but he could answer the dick sucking question.
No matter what we do, there's gonna be meme repercussions. No matter what you answer, it doesn't. I've came to this point in my life where it doesn't matter what I say.
I'm just saying, it's $5
There's gonna
million.
be a repercussion.
It's $5 million.
And I mean, I've came to this point. I've came to this point.
You could say no. You could say no, but in the heat of the moment, guess what?
You're getting a meme of you broke, and you're like, this guy wouldn't suck dick for 5 million. You know, you're poor on the street like fucking Scrooge, right? Trying to fucking get, and it's like, if you suck dick, you'd be the guy with a fucking eggplant down his throat sucking dick.
All you had to do was suck a dick, and you 5 million. Like,
I mean, I was just talking with Jersey Nick earlier, and
Jersey Nick,
dude, Jersey Nick, man, meme Nick.
meme Nick.
Meme Nick C, man, a good boy from fucking Jersey, right? Guys,
He's probably making a meme of me sucking an eggplant right now.
I didn't tell him who was on tonight's episode. So this is all on him. I mean, tomorrow he may ask me what I did after we heard. I may tell him, hey, I did an episode with King Sean. He's like, dude, I swear to God,
King Sean would suck a dick for $5 million.
All right. Next question. Next question.
Get on this subject. You're not going to be able to make fun of me because nobody can do that like I can.
All right. Or Paul. Paul's pretty good at making fun of me. But you know what? You want to know why I really love Paul? Paul can give it to me as bad as I can give it to anybody else. That's why I really love Paul. Is that a section now? Is this a section now? Why do I love Paul? Or why I don't fucking get it.
Let's make that a segment.
Right? Why does Paul love me?
Why do we love
like, I suck dick and I love it. Like, why does Paul love me? I guess because, like, why do I think Paul loves me? Because, I mean, I busted a lot of balls in front of that guy. I've fucking rattled his chops, but I think it's like, he'll give it to me and I'm like, oh, fuck. Well, you should have said I fucking did this instead. You know what I mean? You fucking pump it back into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sean, I got to move on. I got a question written down.
Yeah, we got to get off this dick sucking shit.
Do you watch any podcasts?
Do
you watch any podcasts? Do you listen to any podcasts? Do you watch any cigar shows?
No, only the occasional Rebar show. That's it.
All right. If you were going to watch a show or if you were going to listen to a show, what would you look for?
Something entertaining, something to make me laugh, something that keeps me interested.
All right. All right.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah, 100%.
I don't want to know like what's your favorite fucking cigar. I don't care. Like,
Nobody gives
you
a
know what
fuck.
I mean?
Because you know what? Majority of the
Nobody
time,
cares.
everybody's got a different pick.
So, like, let's say I asked you what your favorite cigar is, and I never even heard about the fucking cigar. The
You know what?
conversation's over. It's over.
But you,
What am I going to say? Like, oh yeah, that's a really good cigar. No,
but you
it's
know what though? I want to say I've smoked cigars for 10 years, and I don't think I could tell you what my favorite cigar is. I could tell you what my favorite cigar is, but you're gonna be like, "Fuck, I've never heard of it," or "Fuck, I've never seen that."
what is your favorite cigar?
Shit, dude. I mean,
Yeah, it's a hard question to answer. You
right? Like
just love
what?
cigars. I love cigars. It's like you mean like what do I feel like smoking now? Or
So,
like
so,
what's
so
my
here.
go-to? I don't even have a go-to cigar anymore. It's like
Oh, dude.
I open the humidor, I look at it, I'm like, maybe I'll smoke this one. You know
So,
what I
so
mean?
here's the crazy shit. There's so much fucking limited edition, fucking limited production, fucking this and that. And
Yeah.
everybody goes fucking boners for it. Fuck, smoke it. Fucking don't brag about it. Just smoke it, and then brag to me about something that you can fucking regulate. I gotta take a piss, Sean. You gotta fucking wrap this set. You gotta. That's all you from here on.
Just in the middle of the show, you're gonna go? All right.
I did it about 4 times.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What's your favorite cigar?
I'm, what is your favorite cigar? My favorite cigar. I have a bunch of different favorites. It all depends on the situation and the mood. Regular, run of the mill, I'm at work, I want to grab a quick smoke. Hoyo de Monterrey, Petite Robusto. Hands down. Always a great smoke. It's a short smoke, so it leaves you wanting more all the time. And there's nothing better in life than that. Um, if there's another situation, what else could it be? You're at a cigar lounge. I like to smoke Robusto size cigars. So whatever is smooth and pairs well with a drink or maybe water.
You just
I
went
see
there. Sean, what the fuck pairs well with the water?
every fucking thing. That's the
What?
good thing about water.
No, so all right. Finish your shit, then I'll interrupt. I interrupted a little too early. Finish your shit about fucking
Where are
pairs.
you fucking? Are you pissing in the sink? All
No,
right.
I just I'm fucking back now. I'm back, baby.
um, just whatever. I like cigars that you could enjoy. Period. Cuban, non-Cuban, whatever. Just
All right.
we all have the cigars in our possessions that like you try to save for a special occasion. Those are the ones that I
100%. 100%. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. But you know what? I'm back. I'm about fucking 2 White Claws lighter. I gotta bring this back up, and I mean, I heard when I heard you say it, I talked shit the entire fucking, shame will walk back.
fucking
But,
water. What the fuck? You don't.
fuck, you
What's
know
wrong
what?
with water?
If I smoke a cigar with water, you know what it tastes like? I let my cigar sit outside here. I cut the end off it, and then I smoked it. That's what it fucking tastes like, a fucking already smoked cigar when you drink it with water. Every time you're like, fuck, why did I just grab this out of the ashtray? Like, it tastes like you're smoking somebody else's cigar. And I got to admit it, man. It's gross.
Are you drinking bottled water or tap water?
Liquid death. Canned water from the Austrian Alps. $3 a can.
The fuck? That doesn't even sound appealing, bro.
It,
Get
it,
yourself some like Poland Spring or some shit. I don't know.
it's really good. It's actually, you know what? It's actually, yo,
You
Amazon.
know, like some people that watch your show may not drink. Maybe most of them do, but like,
I think if you're watching the show, you probably drink. Or you're like, give me a reason why I should stay sober. You either heavily drink or you're just like, give me another reason to stay sober. I don't know.
ladies and gentlemen, 69th wonder of the world,
There
JP,
it is.
motherfucking fingers.
Yo, I'm right beside the fucking waterfalls. All right, Sean. Next question. Next question. Yo, have you seen that Kevin James new show where he's a fucking NASCAR guy on fucking Netflix?
Yeah, I actually I was watching it after work last week.
You're a mechanic. Tell me, rattle me, riddle me, please
I
my
am.
mind. What did you think of it?
I'm a Kevin James fan, so it was an okay show. It wasn't like overly funny, and it wasn't underly funny,
All right,
but it was okay. It was something to watch to pass the time. You know what I mean?
I'll respect that for a guy that close to Long Island. Um,
Long Island,
Long Island,
Long Island,
Long,
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 Long Island,
Long Island. I just
Long
said
Island. There you go. You got it.
Long Island. All right.
Wow,
So,
you're so Canadian.
right? Fuck. I mean, it's in my ball hair. All
Yeah.
right. So I brought this up last fucking weekend. Uh, Myself and my wife, fucking Miss Paula, took some. We took some edibles. We took some fucking weed edibles, right? And we,
Lucky you.
we literally ate it. And I mean, both of us were married. We have no kids, so we got the pleasure of an afternoon nap. So literally, we ate it. We had a nap. Oh, I woke up first. And I woke up and I was like, what the fuck? Somebody's squeezing my fucking head, like trying to pop me like a fucking pimple, right? And I'm fucking howling because it's fucking funny. So my wife wakes up and she can't even contain herself. She's fucking howling. And I was like, find us something to fucking watch on TV, right? And I go, all right. I'm like, find us something to watch. I don't give a fuck. We have an Android box and she fucking lost the cursor for about half an hour. And I kept watching her. Literally, dude. You can ask her. I'm like, this is a true story. She fucking lost it. I'm watching her fucking hit buttons, right? I'm just like, what the fuck? She'd exit out, come back in. An hour later, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? Why have we not watched anything? She's like, I can't find the cursor. I grabbed the remote out of her hands and I fucking bam right over to the left, and I fucking found it. And she's like, oh, by the way, I watched that new Kevin James show. It's on Netflix. I'm like, what's it called? She's like, The Crew. I'm like, what'd you think of it? Because I think we're very similar show wise, but different, right? I'm like, what'd you think of it? She's like, I thought it was fucking stupid. So for her to say something that should be fucking hilarious, she's like, I thought it was fucking stupid. I'm like, right away, I was like, I'm gonna think this is fucking amazing,
Because
right?
it's a man's show. A woman wouldn't like it.
100%. So I fucking hit up the channel, and I'm there. I am watching the first episode, and I'm literally like this, laying in bed, like, I'm fucking changed. I'm like, she's like, what do you think of it so far? And I'm like, I have no fucking clue as to what's going on here in this episode. Like, no fucking, I'm like, what the fuck is this about? She's like, I don't know. It's something to do with NASCAR. And I'm like, I have no fucking clue. I mean, in my opinion, Kevin James, what the fuck is that thing about? Write me back. I know you're in Long Island. You go to Matador. Fucking hit me back. Hit me back. I don't know. That's my fucking opinion. I want to say I probably watched like 3/4 of 2 episodes, and I just still couldn't fucking plug it together. Dude, I was high as a kite on these fucking edibles, right? And I thought it was super fucked up. Where I would look at my wife and we would laugh at each other, and I watched this guy's show and I couldn't even fucking puzzle it together. Where I'm like, what the fuck is this about? And like everybody's laughing in the background. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? But like my wife would look at my face and we would bust out laughing. So you do a show like this and I can't laugh? No idea what. I watched part of Ted
You're
2.
gonna lose me. You're gonna lose me.
I watched part of Ted 2 and I was fucking dying. And I was like, holy fuck, what a good reference.
But you know, like the difference there is Ted 2 isn't trying to be on TV, and maybe Kevin James is trying to be on TV with this show. But
no, so I gotta.
they gotta like. You gotta be so politically correct these days. You can't even fucking be funny anymore.
No, you know what it is. You know what it is.
People tell me you have problems.
No, you know what it is. When was the last time Kevin James was on camera skinny? Ha! You got to answer it. It's called The Crew because he lost a bunch of weight. Fucking every time Kevin James does a fucking show, it's when he loses a bunch of weight. Boom, boom. Hit him with it, you fat fuck. I love you though. You're actually pretty funny, other than The Crew.
Yeah.
Just go back to your fucking King of Queens fucking nonsense.
King of Queens, Ready to Rumble. Ready to Rumble was a good movie, man.
Really?
It was okay. I mean, I thought, I don't know. It wasn't no Paul Blart, but
Paul Blart
yeah.
is way better than Ready to Rumble.
You think so?
Hundred
I don't
percent.
know. I don't know, man. Ready to Rumble was inspiring, man. I think it was
It was
inspiring.
pretty good. I'll
Paul
give
Blart,
you this much. I'll give you this much. Ready to Rumble is way better than The Crew.
the Crew. Yeah. All right. It
Would
was
you
also
rather?
inspiring, man.
Would you rather? Would you rather be gay for an entire season, or entire the whole season they did of The Crew, or would you rather watch The Crew?
I'd rather watch the Crew.
Ouch. That's more gay than just being gay. I
You
actually,
didn't put in,
I actually
you didn't
say,
offer any money. You didn't offer any money. I like vagina. I like vagina.
I mean, the fact that I just said
But
The
I
Crew.
will be gay for money. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. I'll be gay. If it meant like I'll have financial freedom for the rest of my life, I'll be the biggest faggot on the planet.
So,
My
I mean,
dog's looking at me again like, what the fuck are you talking about?
is your dog a guy or a girl?
He's a guy.
And he's like, whatever, 5 mil. That's a lot of bones.
It's a lot of bones. That's
He's
a
looking
lot
at
of
you, he's looking at you like, yo, shower it.
he's
And
looking at me like pause.
yo, I mean, King Benji been riding around that Napa peanut butter seats in that fucking
Yeah.
car. I mean, yo, you got a dog that's riding around in peanut butter seats,
I didn't even know they
and I mean,
came like
it's not the dog term peanut butter, like it's legit the term fucking peanut butter. Was that peanut butter white, peanut butter black?
peanut butter, peanut butter.
Are you peanut butter outside?
All inside and out. No, outside it's gray. Ladies and gentlemen, he's talking about my car.
Yeah.
I just bought
What's it look on the inside? Tell me right now.
peanut butter.
Peanut fucking butter. All right.
Yeah. I just bought an AMG Mercedes.
All right, Sean.
It's special.
It's fucking sexy as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I've seen
Thank
more
you.
trees through the roof than I got a Jeep where I can take the fucking entire top off. I live in the fucking country and I've seen more trees than this guy lives in fucking New York City. So get you some humble flex, humble brag. The fucking dick is down your throat. All right, Sean. Sean, we're not talking about side hustle. We're talking about what you do. Do you do your job because you love it, or fuck? That's do you do your do you do your job because you love it, or do you do your job because you have to?
Both. I'm good at my job because I love it. And I do my job because I have to.
But you know what though, dude? Nobody answers it like that, right? I think I've answered it like that. Like, dude, I do what I do. Just, I love my job. I got to do something. If you can't tie me up for 8 hours a day, we're fucked. I'm gonna be out here and I'm gonna be fucking bombed. I'm gonna be pissing on the fucking signs.
At least, dude. At least. You think, dude, I'd be in jail. I would be in jail. Straight up.
Yo, I would quarantine for 14 days at your house. Me and your dog would be pissing on shit out in front of your house.
As long as it's outside.
100%. So you do it because you love to do it and you want to do it, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you know what? Yeah, I mean, I gotta 100%. I gotta answer it the same. Do I have to do it? Yeah, sort of. I mean, I've got accustomed to what I've been making over the past fucking however many years I've been working for. Do I want to do it? Fuck yeah. I love going to work every day, man. I love the challenge. I love just being able to fucking, you know, you yell at people, have people yell, but I love being yelled at, right? 'Cause when somebody yells at you, you look at me like, why are you yelling at me? Right? Somebody could yell at you for somebody else's shit and you'd be like, listen, motherfucker. Right? I guess I love being yelled at to be able to put people in their place or own why you're being yelled at for. Dude, I gotta be honest, I love it. It's satisfying.
That's important. A lot of people I've noticed. I majored in debating. when I
Yo,
went to school.
they deflect. You
So
can't deflect. You gotta own. You gotta own or fucking.
yeah, so like a lot of people out there when they're getting yelled at, they don't own it. And sometimes you need to own it to shut that person the fuck up.
Hundred
You know what I
percent.
mean?
Hundred
Let's say,
percent.
all right,
You own
you're
it.
you're in a management position, right? You are, which
I
you
like
happen
to
to
think
be.
so.
If you're yelling at me, and let's say we're in the same, we work together, you're yelling at
I
me.
gotta see you every day. I'm gonna yell at you.
You yell at me, and I say, "Hey, JP, I fucked up. My bad. I'll take care of it." You
Yeah.
can't yell at me anymore. What are you gonna keep yelling for? Like,
I'm
what are you gonna keep
the
yelling at?
second. So I'm gonna yell. So this is how I would handle it, and this is how you would handle it, right? I'm gonna be like, dude, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Fix it. And I walk away, and I come back, and you're like, hey, it's all good. And I'm like, all right, dude, I'm done. Like for
So
the
like,
past fucking how many years I've been like, dude, I yell at you, but like I'll yell at you, and I'll be like, like I'll laugh because I think it's funny. I'm like, why am I raising my voice? What? Why should I? Why the fuck should I raise my voice at anybody? If you listen and you respect me and I respect you, I don't gotta raise my voice, dude. I'm like, seriously, you fucked that up, and
so I had this
I laugh
conversation.
like that, and boom, it's done. Like,
I had this conversation with a coworker, not too long ago, about a couple weeks ago, and he said, "Why do you yell at everybody?" And I'm just like, I actually don't.
yeah,
But
you're just talking, man.
if I have to tell you something more than once, that means you obviously didn't listen to me or hear me the first time. So maybe if I talk a little louder,
Right?
you would understand and hear me. And then, I'm working on things. I'm constantly trying to improve myself. So
Hell yeah, you're busy,
now I look for different ways to get my point across to people.
right?
You really got to,
They always
you
say
really got
there's
to,
one or two reasons. There's one or two ways to get your point across. Everybody learns different, but it's like you could try their way and they don't fucking listen. So you yell at them and they're like, "Why the fuck did you yell at me?" And it's like you ain't listening, bro.
yeah,
You ain't listening, dude.
yeah.
Bro, fucking lady. Whatever the fucking religion, race, fucking sex, whatever. But it's like, why the fuck ain't listening, man? I'm telling you this because I fucking know. I know. There's no
Well,
reason why I'm saying it.
I don't have a job where there's like many women there,
Yeah, neither do
but
I.
we do have some, and I probably wouldn't yell at them because I don't like yelling at people in front of other people.
No, you know
So
what?
like, I would wait till we were alone, and then I would yell at you, and next thing you know, you never know the next person. This
Right,
guy touched my ass. Like, uh, if
right.
you're a female mechanic and I touched your ass, you got to be the hottest fucking female mechanic on the planet.
And that was when I stopped
Because
being.
the female mechanics I've seen, it
No,
ain't gonna happen.
so the past summer, right? We had a female at my job doing like we had a female at our job, right? Because we don't discriminate, right? And I hired her, and I literally I talked to this the exact same way I talked to dudes. Her reaction was even better than what I got out of the dudes. Like I would say something to the dudes, and they're like, "Oh, okay," and she's like, "Oh, fuck yeah," and she would always hit me with the "Oh, fuck yeah," right? But it's in a lady's voice, and I'm like, "Are we in a porn? Are we in a
It's
porn?"
boring. And so I was just gonna say that
I hear it, and I'm like, "Fuck, this is
we're
a
so childish.
porn." Right? Yeah, I don't know. All right, next question.
Hold that thought.
All
Give me
right.
5 seconds.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, King Sean is now taking a yes or a piss or a jizz. He is taking a piss. So you know what? This is a one only rebar show. Uh, I told you United Cigars, Sir Louis Cigars, Huma Smart, Luxury Cigar Club, Bearded fucking Buffalo. Use promo code at all these fine establishments and treat yourself, beat yourself, better yourself, and get your fucking self. Ugh. Sean, are you back?
Not yet.
What are you doing? Are you taking a piss?
No, making a drink.
Oh, he's making a drink now. I thought he was taking a piss. He literally stepped off camera. He could have taken out. He could have taken us with him, but he opted not to. All right, Sean. I got a few good questions coming up. Yep. I'm good for another 3 fucking questions that I know is gonna open a bag of worms. Sean, have you ever done a CN
No,
Tower?
so I wasn't taking a piss, but I did have a little snack.
What did you have? All right. Hey, number one, you know what? Sean's been hiding it really good. So usually everybody that smokes weed tells you they smoke weed, just like everybody that's keto, they tell you they're keto.
Nah,
No, but you
I
don't.
don't want to tell you because I feel like I'm not where I should be yet. You know what I mean? I'm still
You don't,
fat.
you
So
don't,
like,
you don't do that though. You're not like, guys, hey, are we about to throw up a cheers? By the way, I'm keto. It's not like that.
I never do that
It's not.
with
No, you
anybody.
don't. You don't.
But by
I
the
mean,
way, I am keto, and this says zero what?
zero fucking cow.
Sugar.
Oh shit, dude! It looks like a fucking rocket. Those candies we see, fucking rocket.
It's actually zero sugar, zero carbs. Whatever. I'm keto. So who the fuck what?
Everyone, hey, here's the crazy thing. Everybody already knows we like to be healthy. Sean, flex it, flex it. Look at that. It looks like my arms just level. Flex it. Both of our arms just look dead level. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
We're skinny, but we don't look ripped. But we're skinny.
I am not skinny.
You're pretty skinny.
I'm thick, dude. I'm one of the KOTL thick boys.
You're like what's a male version of a thought, or like a pog. You're like a pretty ass white guy.
Is that what POG means?
It's pretty ass white. It's pretty ass
I was
white girl.
wondering.
But I would say
So
pog.
like
You're a pretty ass white guy.
so like
Sean,
POG
you're a fucking
porn,
pretty
that's
ass
what it
white.
means?
Sean, the
I would
amount of
only
time.
know that. I would only know that because you're my white friend. By the way, Cuban themed coasters. See?
What is
Look
it?
at
What is it? A coaster of poverty?
that.
What does it look like? A commune fucking welfare check? I don't get what you're saying. A Cuban themed coaster? It's just a
Yeah.
food stamp. It's a food stamp.
So this, so ladies and gentlemen, this is my new place that I'm in. And
Somehow you're fucking Sean. You're fucking frozen. You're trying to open up something of fucking dried fruits. I don't know.
what?
Yeah, you're frozen. You're trying to either that
I'm,
or you're still trying to open up this thing of dried fruits. I don't know.
I'm frozen right now.
Yeah, you're frozen right now, but your audio is still there though. It's fucking solid. You literally just look right now like you're still stuck trying to open this.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, this segment is brought to you by Sean Will Open It. Trust me. How long?
Sean will open it.
If
Let me know if I come back because,
are you?
by the way,
Are you texting
I
somebody?
do steal my Wi-Fi.
Yo,
I'm
leave
not
and
doing
then
anything.
if you leave and then come back, I'm sure you'll be normal. I can keep talking, man. I got a $5 million mouth. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So what I'm just getting at is people always tell people they're fucking cute. Yo, you're back. Now you're back. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Sean. He just opened it finally. No, I shit you not. It looked like a thing of beef jerky you were trying to open.
No, it was it was a pack of coasters I just got off of Amazon.
What the
Event
fuck,
themed coasters.
dude? That's tight. That's when you actually. So for those that have not been to Havana, hold that coaster up, Sean. That literally describes Havana. When you go to Havana, you're just like, yeah. Yo, at one point, if you go to Cuba, you've ridden in one of those cars.
Absolutely. And by the way, those cars are the biggest pieces of shit I've ever been in my life. However, Cuba changed my life.
Dude, Cuba's a fucking gem.
Changed my life completely.
All right,
Wow.
how many times have you been to Cuba?
Just once.
I thought you'd been more than that. Actually, I asked that. I was expecting you to be like 3-4 times.
Cuba has always had my interest since I was a child, since before I even thought about smoking a cigar.
Really? Why? Why?
I was always when going to school, learning history and learning about the Cuban Missile Crisis, and it'd be like, wow, I'd like to go there one day to see these silos or whatever the hell they had, and like what's going on over there that makes America not want to be a part of this place.
Right? All of a sudden, you're like, oh, America hates resorts, good cigars. They fucking hate unlimited drinks. Like, why does America fucking hate Cuba?
Because Cuba didn't fall in line. And before we get into like all these political conversations, all I'll say is everybody should visit Cuba, take a tour, learn the history from that side.
I mean, I agree with you, but I don't want to say I went to that extent. I mean, dude, I took a fucking Vespa into the town. I ate the fucking local food. I shopped with the local, and I was just like, dude, I was
I think
stoked
so
on it.
too.
I mean,
I walked around at 2 o'clock in the morning and I didn't feel unsafe at all, ever.
so
Not
here's the
one.
thing, though. Here's the thing, though. If you had their money, do you think you'd feel unsafe? Because when I was there, I know I didn't feel unsafe because I knew they know what your money is capable of, right? They know what your money has the power of doing.
So
And I mean, every you go to Mexico and our money is dangerous, right? And not even our money, but like the average person's money is fucking dangerous to Mexico because they look at it like, oh, this guy's got this. You know, Dominican, possibly the same thing. But I mean, in Cuba, dude, they're like, they look at you and they're just like, what we have to be there is a sign of respect.
well, it's I don't know if it's the same, right? Because you're Canadian. So you
Fuck,
were always
you want to soak me for my free healthcare?
no, you were always able to go to Cuba, right? Americans weren't up until more recently, in more recent times.
So
And
when I was there, Americans weren't allowed there. So we got a bunch of European fucking dildos.
Europeans are dildos, uh, especially on vacation. Um, I don't know. I I don't know what it was about Cuba my entire life. I always wanted to go to, and I always wanted to be a part of it. Maybe I've been like an undercover communist this entire time. Maybe not. I think it was more so that like I'm a car guy at heart, and I was always into cars. And growing up in New York, nowadays we never really saw these older cars from the 50s and 40s and 60s and in Cuba that's all you see all day long. But meeting the Cuban people and hearing their stories and learning about Cuba and their way of life. Like we have this idea in America of the Cuban way of life, and it's wrong. Like we think they live in the past. They don't. They
We all
live
think they live like Puerto Ricans.
no. Puerto Rico, I've been to Puerto Rico. They have Kmart in Puerto Rico. Like they
Are
have
you
Walmart
fucking kidding
in Puerto
me?
Rico. They have Best Buy in Puerto Rico.
So
Cuba,
You go to a Puerto
Cuba,
Rico Kmart, Walmart, and all they sell is Nutter Butters.
and I'll tell you something. Like, no, they have Super Kmart, dude. Super. I don't even have that here. But Cuba, you'll. It's just this is a wrong term to describe the country. It's just so rich in resources and people
It
and material that it's a shame that we can't travel to Cuba freely
it's
and
people
experience.
waste it and countries wasted it as an opportunity.
and experience everything Cuba like people in from the rest of the world can. Let me tell you something, man. I've never met nicer people on vacation. I've never felt safer on vacation. Like I go on vacation quite often to all over the world, and people in Cuba greet you. They don't ask you for money. They don't ask
Yeah.
you for anything.
So
They don't ask you
I
for
mean, here's the
anything
thing, right?
except
You
the conversation and company. And it's so different to be in that type of atmosphere. On
so
top of that, you can smoke cigars everywhere,
so
inside,
you could
outside. It's just so much
you
more
could have a
acceptable.
great time in one country and a $5 tip is like, ah, this guy's just a tourist average tip. You could be in Cuba, do something, right? You go off resort, on resort, whatever, and you give a $5 tip, and they're like, holy fuck, like boom, this is our dude, right? Because this guy appreciates what we're doing.
So I try to tip everybody down there that was serving me at least $10, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm not a bowler, but I gave a waiter in a famous hotel that everybody goes to on my it was my birthday too that I went there. And I gave the waiter a Partagas Culebra. I gave him a cigar.
Yeah.
I tipped him cash at the end of the night, but I gave him a cigar. And his reaction was so crazy to me. He was so thankful. Like he was amazed I gave him this cigar that he poured me triple drinks all night.
That's it,
And
dude.
didn't
It's
charge me. And didn't charge me.
I mean,
And
it's
you
one of
know,
those countries where it's
we had the
appreciation.
language barrier. We had the language barrier, right? Because I'm not a fluent Spanish speaker, but
But
I do speak a little
you
bit.
push what you know is going to be weight. You put right because it's a barrier, but it's like, well, I know you haven't had this. Let me give you this, and he's like, I know you haven't had this. Boom,
I didn't
right?
know you didn't have it. I didn't think that Cuban people would go so crazy over Cuban cigars. They're
Huh?
everywhere. They're everywhere. I mean, let me tell you something. I've been, like I said, I've been all over the world. I've never been to a place that had such a culture for what we love, like Cuba. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
They,
and you figure it's all the same. Like if I love this, you obviously have had this 10 times over.
every right, and it's not because though the people down there, no matter what they do, they make $50 a month, right? If you're
Yeah,
in
everybody's
hospitality,
on the same level. That's how we think.
if you're in hospitality, you might make more with the tips and stuff if you don't
Yeah,
let anybody know you got tips. So I'm like, I was giving people tips, and I'm like, I didn't feel like I got a good reaction back. But when I gave them something besides money, I felt
yeah.
a reciprocation of real love, and that changed my life.
Yo,
Changed.
yo. So I brought 2 packs of my favorite fucking cigarettes to the resort, right? Because I was still smoking fucking steady. I dove into the pool and I forgot I had one of these packs in my fucking swim trunks. So I drowned it. I put it up at the bar and like literally there was fucking 3 of us there. Like me, a Europe guy, and the fucking one of the Cuban guys trying to fucking drive this fucking thing out to salvage it. Right? And I was like, no, it's all good. Like, don't worry about it. Like, let's try to save it, but we're good. Dude, we go to the cigar lounge at night that they would keep open extra for me and my wife and like this other couple that we were hanging out there with. And dude, we would go there and the fucking, I was like, give me this, give me that, just pointing behind the bar, like, give me a shot of this, give me this, that, sipping it, whatever. And the bartender's like, yo, what are those smokes? And I'm like, oh, they're Belmonts, dude. Yo, you what? Like, you all want to smoke it. And I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, this guy probably smokes whatever fucking cigar when he wants to smoke. You know what I mean? Smokes all these Cuban cigars, this, that shit. And he's like, wow, like it was good. And I was like, yo, you want to have a drink? And he's like, can I have a shot of Jack Dan? I'm like, how the fuck are you asking me right now if you can have a shot of this? Like, I'm fucking cranked. You maybe had 2 drinks this entire day. And I'm like, if you want a shot of Jack Daniels, give me a shot of fucking Johnny Blue. And he's like, okay, okay, okay. He pours it. And I'm like, you really think Jack Daniels is that good? He's like, it's good, it's good. The guy was so blown away by fucking JD. And I'm like, dude, here's my pack. I'll give you this pack. You make espresso. Fucking, he's making Americanos with espressos with my wife. I go, you make this for the rest of the night, dude. I go, this is your pack. And I go, you let me know, dude. And I go, you walk out of here with a bottle. I'm like, that's what you, I'm like, that, I'm like, dude, what you just did for me and my you made. She wanted to like Americano espressos, right? And I was just like, make me blue Hawaiians. And the guy was cool with it, but I knew it was a lot of work. And I'm like, I could tip you $5 right now, or we don't even have to tip you. But I was like, for fucking $20, you're gonna walk out here with a bottle of JD because JD is actually pretty pricey in Cuba. For those that don't know it,
Of course. How does it even get there? Somebody's got to sneak it in, bro.
right? So I
We
tipped
don't.
him this bottle of this, dude.
We actually don't ship to them, so somebody it has to go somewhere else, and they have to ship it to them.
Yeah, it comes from Canada or it comes from Europe.
People don't understand. They see pictures of Cuba, they see everything old. They don't understand the embargo and the blockade. And it's like we stopped other countries from importing stuff to Cuba.
Yo,
And
if you ever have a true
wonderful.
rum and Coca-Cola in Cuba, you got a bankroll. You got a bankroll. You'll drink rum and cola in Cuba, but it's rum and cola. You ain't drinking a rum and Coke.
Dude, now you are, because you can ask for it now that Obama relaxed the embargo, but Trump re-strengthened the embargo. So I don't know if how that's working out for them. But maybe Biden will loosen it a little bit, which I think he will, but not right now. Soon. Right now, you don't want to go to Cuba. They're super strict on COVID. If you get COVID in Cuba, you're probably going to get locked up. And that's just what they do. If you have an infectious disease in Cuba, you're going to get locked up somewhere if they find out about it.
Prison. All right.
And next question.
What's that?
Next question.
All right. Next question. If you were to be a professional athlete, what athlete would you be in that sport? What would be, you're professional? You're an athlete. What's the sport you're playing, and why?
Football.
Like American football or like England football?
Football. Yeah, American football.
All right. Why?
I played football when I was younger, and it was between that and martial arts, but football pays the money, glamorous, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, the ritzy, the high roll stuff.
if you're good, you can make a lot of money playing football.
All right. So I think the past like 3-4 episodes I've been in between a dart player, like tossing darts, and curling.
Would I want to do that or watch it? Because if I had to choose between the two, I would want to throw darts and watch curling, because the shit is just amazing. How do they do that?
So dude, I've been somehow you're froze again, Sean. It's just like you're smiling at the screen.
So that's perfect though. But I steal Wi-Fi, and that's probably why.
Hell yeah, dude, it ain't bad. I mean, dude, I gotta be honest. The look you're going for now, yeah, fuck yeah, it's cool. So we're gonna wrap up this question. Honestly, I think I want to be a billiards player, a fucking pool player.
Am I back or no?
No, fuck no. But I mean, dude, I'm answering. I'm a billiards player, man. I'm a pool player. You know, everything in the pocket except the black ball or except the white ball, right?
So, yeah, that's one of the, I guess, sports for me that I got to a certain point and I never got better. You know what I mean? Like, I peaked.
You never drank. You didn't drink.
I always drank.
All right.
I never not.
Never not drank.
I never
All
not
right.
drank at a pool hall. You know?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time right now for one of the last segments of the show we have. I'm going to name you cigar companies or cigar names, and you have to give me the relation. The first thought that comes to your head. Sean,
I'll
King
be right back.
Sean, Hero
I'll be
Haven.
right back.
All right, we're not ready. So we're going to do examples right now. I'm going to say Romeo and Julieta. You have to hit me back with the first thing that comes to your mind. All right, Sean.
I'm sorry. Say that again, because I left and I came back.
All right, Sean. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do cigar relations right now. I'm gonna name you a cigar, the cigar company. You can hit me back with the first thought that comes to your mind. First, there we go. King Sean's doing it. I'm gonna name a company. You have to hit me back with the first thing that comes to your mind.
All right.
All right, Sean. Trinidad.
Fundadores. Floral, creamy. Man, what a my favorite cigar brand.
All right. All right. All right.
I don't know if that was too much, but
No,
I'm a
it's
Trinidad
a
fan.
good description. I think it's the first ever said in Spanish. All
What?
right. Alec Bradley.
I don't know.
You put your head down first and then you said, I don't know. That said enough. I get it.
I've never had one. I've never had one, even when I first started smoking. I never had an Alec Bradley.
Somehow
I'm not
you
saying they're not good, but I never had one. So
just keep saying more and more with less.
it's
Fuck,
it's
I just kept chasing my fucking my fucking trunk.
it's not a
I
cigar.
just chased it for about 2 feet.
It's
All
not a
right.
cigar that makes me want to smoke that cigar. How about that?
You've said way more than enough. I fucking love it. Opus X.
Destiny al Siglo.
What the fuck does that actually mean?
That is a Opus X cigar that you can mainly get at events. And more rum.
Oh, fuck.
Zacapa. Zacapa.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Um, it was my first Opus X and favorite.
Okay.
Favorite.
That's like your virgin. That's a virgin. Where you're like, you always remember
Yeah.
that one, right?
Yeah. Everybody thinks like I'm this big fancy smoker, but like I started smoking the fancier stuff starting at the end of 2018. 2017, I'm sorry. 2017. So I haven't been smoking, and I tell you what, it doesn't mean anything, right? I've got fucking $12 cigars that blow away totally out of the water, $50, $60 cigars all day long.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Dude, that's solid answer. Solid fucking answer. Next one. Tatawahe.
Black crack.
All right. All right. You know what? I can see you loving that. I was gonna say that or the brown label. Boom. I can see you digging that. So
Yeah, black crack.
all right. What's that?
Try the
Two
black crack, people. Petite Corona. If you see it, get it.
Cohiba. I know you're a Cuban dude, so I'd hit you with that.
You had to, right?
I had to. That's a must, Mel.
I'm not a Cohiba fan.
All right. So
I have I have a complete humidor dedicated to just Cohiba, a desktop.
probably fall.
It is full,
All right.
and I
Well,
added more to it, but Siglo 6.
all right. All right. What is that?
Siglo 6.
Is that three
Older,
or four?
the what?
We got number 3 or 4.
I think that was 4.
All right. Um, Drew Estate.
Acid Blonde.
I don't know if your answer is good or bad.
I don't know either. But I'll tell you one thing. If I come across somebody that wants to smoke a cigar that doesn't smoke or never smoked or see the thing about like what we do, a lot of people look at us and they look at what we do as a trend, even though it's not a trend for us. This is us.
Yeah, it's like a cigarette. You know what I mean?
And they want to partake in what we like to enjoy. So when we go out, they finally make it out with me, and I'm just like, I'm not going to give you a cigar because you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'll buy you an acid blondie because I know you're so inexperienced with cigars. You're going to enjoy this. And no offense if
The
you like,
acid blonde. The acid
no
blonde.
offense if you like acid blondie, but it
That's
is a
your date
flavorful.
rate. You could be like, this guy's like, yeah, I want to smoke cigars. Come out, you're like, boom, I give you. That's your date rate. It could be a chick, it could be a dude. This guy, somebody could come to you and be like, Sean, take me out to smoke cigars, and you're just like, boom, that's the blondie. That's your date rate.
All the time. All the
That's your
time. I'm gonna reel you in. I'm gonna give you a flavored cigar, or I'm gonna recommend the flavored cigar when you go out to smoke with me. And
date
that's how you
fucking
get
rate.
started. Especially if you smoke hookah and stuff like that. Like,
Love
come on.
hookah.
Like,
Love hookah, bro. All right.
I used to smoke hookah. I don't anymore, but I
Actually,
can understand.
I guess I used to smoke hookah. It's probably been like half a year since I lit it up. So I gotta watch a YouTube video on how to clean it, and then I'll be smoking hookah again. Sean, you can now ask me the same question, and you pick
I don't
the
remember any of the questions.
no, you could ask me the cigar relation question. Will you pick a brand and I give the answer? Five.
Oh, uh, let's see. United Cigars.
All right.
The truth.
Banging ball busters. Yeah, I think
Fact.
so. My elaboration on it, dude. I'm
Shout
fucking
out to Ali.
yeah. Shout out to Ollie. Shout out to United Cigars. You know what? I'm stoked on these guys. But you talk to any of these dudes related with it, they're gonna bust your fucking chops. Dude, you come at me. You come at me and you ask me about a United cigar. I'm gonna be like, "What? You never fucking smoked this, you idiot?" They're gonna be like, "No, I haven't." I'm like, "Well, fucking smoke it then, dude." And they smoke it and they're like, "Yo, dude, I'm fucking stoked on this." You know what I mean? Like, fucking, dude. That's United
It's so
Cigar.
weird. It's
So
so weird to me that this company doesn't have more hype. And I know that like it's getting there, but like they're really good. Like
yo,
I haven't had one, and I'm not a non-Cuban smoker now, but I haven't had one that I didn't thoroughly enjoy.
yo, they call me Papa. Yo, especially Jersey Nick, man, Papa fucking Rebar. La Pepe Rebar. Oh,
Okay,
but you know what though, dude? It's the United Cigar is everything you fucking work for and everything you want.
it's solid, man.
Yeah, dude, that's it. You know what? If you're
They're
you're like
solid cigar.
you're like
Atabay, forget
right
it.
now I want to spend $5. Boom, you're gonna get that with United. Right now I want to spend $10. Boom, you're gonna get that. Right now I want to spend, depending your area, $30 to $45. Depending on the size, you're like, that's what I want.
Atabay, Atabay.
Right? United is bang for buck, and United is fucking. You know what? United is you putting your money in your fucking mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, that's two. That's fucking two. Hit me with the
That
third.
that was one.
Sorry. Yo, no, I thought that was two.
That was one. Hoya de Monterrey.
Hoy de Monterey. You know what? The Epicure 2 is one of my most favorite cigars ever, let alone Cuban cigars.
Solid cigar. Solid, consistent cigar.
I want to say orgasm.
Mm,
Or,
it's good.
or I
It's
could
good.
say in your throat. In your throat. So I started smoking Cubans when I first started smoking cigars for 2-3 years. Then I found other company cigars from other regions. Boom. But dude, when I was in Cuban, I probably smoked fucking 15, 20 Epicure number twos. And I was there for 7 days.
Right.
And it's been a cigar I've always been. I guess reliable. Reliable. I'm gonna say that.
Can never go wrong, man. Any of
Oh,
the Hoyas, actually.
it's never ever
Hoyo,
faded.
Hoyo is such a solid company.
All right,
All right,
number
next.
two. Number two out of the way. Sean's I got still number one. I'm like fuck.
Next. Havana Club.
Like the rum.
Does it have to be a cigar brand or can it be a rum?
I guess not. Actually, you know what? At this point, you just created
Let's
it.
change
Like
it up. Let's change it up.
Havana Club. G Rock and
Where's your cup? Where's your
Dude,
glass?
I mean, I want to say G-Rocky is the way G-Rock is with Havana Club is because of me, because we always trade fucking bottles. And he's like, yo, you bring me 4 of this, I bring you 4 of that. And I'm like, all right, dude, no problem. So anytime I've ever puked off Havana Club has been my own fault because I gave it to G-Rock. Or I had it here.
Can you puke off of Havana Club?
I've done it twice.
I've drank entire bottles by myself and not puked.
I can't do shots of it. I can't do a shot of it. Like,
No,
how the
okay.
fuck am I supposed to shoot that? You know,
I actually never drank Havana Club with G-Rock, so enough said.
Now
Enough
you're like, I can't say no more. We're gonna be doing shots of it next time. But you know what? Macallan the Gold, one of my favorite scotches ever. G-Rock was like, do a shot of it. I'm like, dude, I've never ever had it, like, at all. I don't want to shoot it. And he's like, here, sip it. And I sipped it. I'm like, holy fuck, I was like, holy fuck, this is good. And he's like, shoot it now, shoot it.
Yeah, you
And I
came out
fucking
the
shot
drink.
it. Dude, I shot it. And I'm like, fuck, that was hard, but it's good. Right? So, I mean, dude, there's some liquor out there that's got G-Rock's name on it. And I mean, dude's invincible to a lot of it, but some of it gets him. Some of it's his kryptonite, man. So, yo, G-Rock, your day's coming, man, and you're gonna be fucking. You gotta hang that bell and you gotta ring that bell. All right, Sean.
You're gonna ring it for him. Next,
I'm fucking waiting for this motherfucker.
Nub.
Nub.
You can't say anything bad about Nub.
The nub. So the nub is like when you're at a bar when you're single, and you see something that fucking catches your eye. You try hitting on it, and then you realize halfway through it's fucking the opposite way you are.
That's a great way to describe
it. I guess nub bold like. I don't know. But like you're hitting on, you're vibing on that shit, and then you're like, oh, what? You're that way? Not me. Peace.
That's like when you're a Democrat and she's a Republican, and you say, "Ha!"
And then you end up sitting.
This is not going to work.
Right? Yeah. Do you know who my dad is? All right.
He's your boss. All right. Go ahead.
I think we're on the last one. Last question.
I'm asking or you're asking?
No, you're asking me. That's the last one.
That was number 4, bro. All right. Let's do one more.
5. I said 5.
Oh, you said 5. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, 5.
Roma Croft. Craft? Whatever.
Privileged Democrats. I mean, I got to be honest. I think I've said a lot worse about somebody on that fucking.
I'm gonna get you a new sponsor right now.
Dang. Oh, what? Yeah, right.
So here is a bunch of non-Cubans that I have amassed.
Fuck,
I go out to lounges.
I can't even line that shit up. I
do support local lounges when I go out. So here we have from Havana Dreams. The Opus 888. One of my
you
favorites.
announced that like it was me coming out. And here we have coming out of Havana Dreams, weighing in at 10/8 of a milligram.
Here you go. When you tell me Roma Croft, this is what I think.
Oh, the Baca. Fuck yeah, dude. That's a fucking killer stick.
Wow. What a
Yo, and you
what
even
a surprise.
Hold that bag up. Wow, I'm seeing double right now, so I'm tough to fucking, I'm pressed to see this. All right.
You gotta close one eye.
What's that?
You gotta close one eye.
Oh, dude, it's clear as fuck. Honestly, I'm actually doing that right now. It is clear as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, that's a lot of good sizes. Like, not your actual, just like, hey, look at my cigar shop, and it's just all the big dick sizes, like fucking huge cannon cigars.
No. I like smaller ring gauges. I feel like you enjoy them more and they have more flavor.
Yeah, and it's just like,
and they burn cooler.
You're going to smoke a cigar, you're like, I have time.
Yeah.
You could smoke a cigar and be like, all right, when you actually smoke a cigar and you're like, all right, I'm smoking a cigar, but I gotta get this done in 30 minutes. You're not truly enjoying the cigar.
Never. You might as well smoke a cigarette because that's what cigarettes are for.
Even when you have a drink, if you have a drink and you're in a rush, my opinion of having a drink and being in a rush is I'm gonna drink this drink tonight, but I gotta drink this much within this time. That's me enjoying a drink. Like,
You might as well not drink. Hold that thought. I gotta go to the bathroom.
all right. So King Sean / Puro Haven just put up fucking tasty fucking pack. But my opinion, when I want to have a cigar, right? Say we're going out for dinner, and the wife's like, I got to get ready. I'm going to be 45 minutes. Do I want to smoke a cigar? Yes, I want to smoke a cigar. Every time I actually smoke, it's not even enjoying a cigar. Every time I come out here, when I come out here, I'm under the impression I'm going to enjoy a cigar. So if I'm going to enjoy a cigar, and I come out here, I'm going to be like, listen, minimum hour and a half. If I say an hour and a half to my minimum to enjoy a cigar, I'm minimum 2 drinks, right? I could be 2 White Claws and enjoy a cigar. It could be an hour and a half. You have you have 2 drinks. Work that math out, right? You ain't doing that bad if you're only having 2 drinks in a half an hour. But that's the thing, right? You hear a lot. There's a lot of people. They're like, I just sneak a cigar in. How the fuck do you sneak something in you truly enjoy and you want to relax doing? It's physically impossible. It's a hyperbole. Fucking this. I don't think it's maybe it's a hyperbole, but like you can't. I really have doing this. You're not like I'm gonna jerk off really quick, but then do it for fucking 4 hours. It's fucking hypocritical. You can't do it, right? It's when you smoke that cigar, whatever the fucking cigar you want to smoke, do it with a purpose and a fucking passion. I'm smoking this cigar. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to have X amount of drinks while I do it. Or I'm going to have X amount of coffees, right? And that's, dude, too many people go up there like, honestly, I brought it up and I'm going to smoke a cigar, dot, 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 dot. And my big thing was a lot of people, they're like, I need to smoke a short cigar. We're going to go for dinner. I'm going to smoke the cigar. It's better be done in this amount of time. My big thing was like, I'm going to smoke a cigar, dot, 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 dot. I don't give a fuck how long it takes. And that's one of the big things, right? It could be like, hey, we're going to go out for dinner in 45 minutes. I'm going to be ready in an hour and 15. I'm not going to go smoke a cigar because I don't want to be the guy like, fuck, wife's ready. You're hammering on this thing. Like, dude, if I'm smoking a cigar, I'm doing it at my fucking time, my leisure.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of big dogs that it's like, I'll do what I want when I want. Oh, yo, your wife said you got to be in for dinner. But it's like, you look at these dudes and you're the same guy that's like, yo, your wife said you got to be in for dinner. But you're like, yeah, I'm going to smoke a cigar today. I got 4 hours. You're that dude that says that. But you got these guys, oh, yo, you can't smoke a cigar today, but you're out there with that guy, right? Because you got your 4 hours and this dude's like, you got to be in 15. You're like, bro, you just lit up a fucking Toro.
I mean, that's why they have different Vitolas, man. Like Petit Corona, maybe is better for you.
Right? Or
I don't like firecracker. I don't like to rush my cigars. So like after a while of learning who you are as a smoker, you know which kind of cigar to smoke for the amount of time you have allowed.
Dude,
You know what I mean?
so you know what's crazy? You brought it up, dude. Learning who you are as a smoker. Can I
Yeah.
go to a cigar shop right now and listen to jazz music and smoke a cigar and have a drink? 100 fucking
Absolutely.
percent. 100
Absolutely.
fucking percent. Dude,
Yeah.
100%. I can't even deny that. But if you were to ask me 3-4 years ago, no. Fuck no. So when I was actually going to cigar lounges by myself when the fucking world was open, I started going
I
there.
missed it.
My buddies were like, dude, we'll be there at noon. And I'm there at fucking 9 o'clock, right? And I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, dude, taking all. And I'm crushing drinks the exact same way as if they were there. And I'm having these fucking drinks and just like, I'm watching fucking sports, which normally I don't sit at and watch even fucking 5 minutes of it. But I love sports. But I'm sitting there just taking it. I'm like, fuck, this is like when somebody is like, I'm content with my life, when we have the same, I'm like, this is what I'm vibing. Dude, I'm vibing that. I was just like, damn, like I'm enjoying my fucking life right now.
There's nothing better. There really isn't. Like you said, cigars give you time.
It's that. So the only
If you
two
don't have the
places
time, you shouldn't be smoking a cigar.
So the only two things in the world we could buy time with is a watch and cigars. What else can you buy time with? You can't buy time with anything else.
And here's why I don't watch other podcasts, because they don't focus on the time and the enjoyment of the cigar.
Yeah.
Nobody,
Fuck yeah.
for the most part, nobody gives a fuck about where this shit was grown, who rolled it, where did it come from, the history of it. We care about the time we get to ourselves right here.
So
We don't have that in today's world.
let me riddle you this, right? Along the same fucking concept. $5 cigar, $5 pour, 5 hours of your time. Or 3 hours of your time, $100 pour, $1,000 cigar. What are you doing?
Doesn't matter.
Right? Really, everybody wants everybody to say the fucking the cheaper aspect with more time, right? But really, dude, I've been there, you've been there. You know, you have a short amount of time, you smoking the good cigar with the fucking crazy boost. You have that, but you also have the the latter end, right? A lot of time, middle of the road cigar, middle of the road boost, right? But it all ends up the same at the end of it, right? Because if you're sitting there with the people you want to sit there with, everybody always talks about fucking that moment, that fucking time, that thing that they're fucking stoked. Everybody's gonna be stoked on the $1,000 boost. Then the $1,000 boost. Everybody's gonna be stoked on that $5 cigar that fucking smoked like a fucking $100 cigar.
Right.
And it's the time, and it's what you truly actually put into it, right?
Right. Absolutely.
It's what you actually truly put into the moment. I've we got maybe bigger stuff coming from here on out, but we've sat at a bar, right? Together. Maybe not together, but we've actually sat there fucking, not to be gay, but like mind, body, and fucking soul, and just fucking, we've exposed ourselves out there and sitting there, and we've sat there and we've each drank fucking 5 drinks of the fucking nothing special.
All the time.
And just been like, haha, yo, try this. Just let me, this is what you want to do. This is what I want. Like, try this. Boom. And it's just like, wow, like that's fucking good, right? Like, and it's you sit there and be like, what's wrong with that? You know what I mean? I'm very fucking critiquey, although it doesn't seem like critique. That ain't even a word, but I'm very critical of myself. Although on the show it might not seem like that, but I actually am.
I think critiquey sounds better than critical. I tell you that.
Yeah, critiquey.
I'll take critiquey.
So this is why you say critiquey, right? So I have to critique myself, but I'm very critiquey of myself. I think it makes sense. I'll roll with it, but boom, that's what it is. All right, Sean, we got to wrap up the episode. Give me 5 words to wrap up the episode as advice. Give advice to people, 5 words. 5 fucking words, that's it. I'll give my 5 words.
Do what you fucking want.
Boom. Oh, fuck. We got Big Mooch from Pittsburgh. All right. Be a fucking human being. That's it. That's 5. Ladies and gentlemen,
I like that.
Until the next fucking week, until I got a 20-foot HDMI cord that I could just hit it here. Boom, boom, unrecord. Boom, we're good. Peace out. See you next week. Fucking shout out to Puro Haven. Shout out to King Sean. Get you
Puro
some.
Haven. On Instagram, hit me up
next week
for your 5 packs, boxes, whatever you want. We got it.